If you thought that the performances and attendance at Donald Trump's Great American State Fair were bad, wait until you hear about the food. The Washington Post decided to do a deep dive on the food vendors available selling things, I guess we'll call them, at the Great American State Fair. And the reviews are just as bad as you would expect, if not worse. Some of the food was actually described as, quote, inedible. The only food that actually received a positive review were the smoked turkey legs, but that also did in fact come with a caveat, as many attendees said they would like to have one, but unfortunately the $20 price point for a single turkey leg put it a little bit out of their reach. So one good food that nobody can even afford because people don't want to pay $20 for a turkey leg unless you're walking around Disney World. Other pavilions advertising just generic food didn't even have the items that they featured in their little advertisements on the outside of their tents. For example, one pavilion's banner advertised pizza, but once you set foot in the building, you find mostly turkey legs and burgers with nary a slice in sight. So we're throwing in a little bit of false advertising too, I guess, right? Like, come in for pizza. Yeah, I'd like a pizza. Oh, we don't have that. But the sign says there's pizza. Like literally right outside your tent, it says pizza, and you don't have pizza. You could have literally just gotten a different sign. But no, this is the caliber of vendors showing up at Donald Trump's Great American State Fair. But let's read about the worst of the worst. A chocolate chip cookie for $4, by the way. Anyone and everyone involved in this baking travesty should be impeached. The cookie is minuscule, the dough is nondescript, and the chocolate chips are few and far between, says the Washington Post. A bacon, egg, and cheese foot-long pretzel roll for $12 was described as an oily vehicle for an incredibly salty payload with scrambled egg that barely registered and undercooked bacon, everybody's favorite. Teriyaki chicken with steamed rice and Asian slaw for $16 got the worst review, with the Post reporters stating it was, quote, virtually inedible, adding it was a, quote, bland interpretation of a dish that usually coats the featured protein in a sweet, savory, and deeply satisfying glaze. So, we can now confirm that, of course, every single part of Donald Trump's Great American State Fair is a complete and total failure. Every single aspect of it. The entertainers are garbage. The attendance is non-existent. Donald Trump's speech itself was bad. His own supporters were walking out of it. And the food sucks. On top of that, the weather hasn't been cooperating because when it's not pouring rain shutting the whole thing down, you have a massive heat wave that is causing people to not want to be out there. There have been power failures. The big old Ferris wheel didn't work for a while. This is a massive, massive waste of taxpayer dollars. It's been going on a little over a week. And by the way, the whole thing is supposed to last for 16 days. 16 days. So buckle up. We still have about a week left of failures. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.